Let me find that.
Boom! What's going on, faithfuls? Keep the faith, never lose hope. What's going on, guys? Yo, and we are live on all major platforms: YouTube, Twitter, and Twitch, and Facebook. All right, and we are the Faithful Empire crew. That's powered by the Red and Gold 24/7. All right. So that's a thought. Next to me over here, yeah, of course, Sean, and down over here, good old Danny boy, and of course, just in time. What's up, Dennis? What's up, Seth?
Dennis!
Time, just in time. Love that present. I brought everybody in at the same time. That was perfect. Yes.
So, awesome. Sorry, guys.
It's all good. It's all good. Don't worry about it. It's all good. I really appreciate you guys' time though to get this going again. So yeah. First of all, I want to get it going by, of course, we all know about the death of course, Queen Elizabeth. And yes, Paul will not be here tonight because he's devastated about it. And so was I, because I know a few people over there, and right now he said when after the news broke, it was all over the news over there, all over, and everybody was devastated because of it. So I'm gonna do some tribute real quick, and you guys can go ahead and talk after a 10-second of course mute. So 1 second, guys. 1 second. I know I was set up already, just had to do my thing. There you go. And it's on there. And you guys can read that. I know it's a little shady right now, but you can still see a little bit of it. So if you put it on full screen, you both see it. So 10 seconds. All right, guys. We'll be back. Thanks a lot, guys. Thanks a lot. All right. Now, this was definitely from the 49er Faithful UK. That was definitely an important thing that I wanted to get to watch off of, because I read on that. And I don't know if you guys read on that. I know I can't read it because I knew it's too small on my side. But if I put on full screen, I probably see it better. Yep. I can see a little better now.
Postponed.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. I have something for that, but I want you to show the picture to you and all that stuff. It's all that stuff. So in the picture, and I got something different for you guys to look at.
Okay, my eyesight's not that good.
That's all good. So here is the other one. Here it is, right there. That's about the event that Paul Hope was going to, but since they canceled it, and he's still going though. He's still joining the crew. And if I'm not mistaken, there is 40 guys going. 40 guys will be there. So they're still going to be there, and they'll be doing it. Welcome to join us at the box. The box bar leads will still be showing the entire broadcast on the 49ers game, and both Paul and I will be going to Leeds for the game on Sunday. Everyone who has already booked travel and hotel are more than welcome to join at the box. There you go. All right, Paul, bud, you have fun. All right, man. When you go, have fun and be safe. All right, and we'll see you on. Hopefully, we'll see you on next week if possible. All right, if not, it's all good. Well, we'll see you when you come back. All right, man. Be safe. All right. What are you guys' thoughts about Queen Elizabeth? Go ahead. So everyone's go first.
I don't have many thoughts. I mean, I didn't know her, but I mean, it's sad. I mean, wasn't she 96, right? 96?
She was. She was queen for 70 years.
Yeah, I mean, that's, wow.
I think we're learning more now about her as people reflect. You know,
Yeah.
again,
Like I didn't,
I don't know.
you know, the thing I guess the thing I found that was really shocking is, again, I didn't know much. I'm not going to pretend like I did, but I didn't realize she became queen so young.
Yeah, at 26. Yep.
Mhm.
Yeah, I didn't realize I watched
What
the
up?
thing last night.
What up,
I didn't
Peter?
know
I
she
saw the chat.
became, I didn't know she became queen so young. So that was actually like, I was like, wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
it is kind of
Yeah.
crazy. I know. I was telling myself that, like, imagine, like, you're in charge of an entire country at 26.
Yeah,
She,
yeah,
she,
that's what I
Like,
mean. I was like,
I was still making some pretty, crazy decisions at 26.
she was giving counsel to Winston Churchill.
Yeah, it's wild. Wow.
Like,
yeah, dude, that's crazy.
yeah,
It's crazy
I was
how much she saw. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? Like, she like really lived through, like, yeah. What
I think
up?
15 presidents.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
shit. I was buck wild at times.
Right, that's what I'm saying. But yeah, no, I mean, you can't, like, she had the kind of life that you like read about in books, live well into her 90s, was a queen, saw pretty much like the world completely change like 10 different times. So yeah, so
It's also interesting we're getting like a king of England.
we're getting a who?
We're having a king of England now.
Oh yeah, I know.
Yeah,
And it's
Prince
kind of the opposite of
Charles.
what Denisha said, and he's doing it so old into his age.
True.
Yep,
Kind of crazy. So,
70 years old. 70 years
Yep.
old.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm sure. I mean, we'll see how long he lives. I mean, he could live well into his 90s. So, but yeah, obviously Prince William would be next, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yep.
Yeah,
So
it's crazy.
I know it is
Yeah.
crazy how that whole thing works. It's so wild.
It's interesting. What's really cool, also, I think, when you see all these formalities happening, the proper way of how they kind of the changing of the guard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just like when a new president happens. It's like it's like some things will stay the same, but they're still gonna yeah. But yeah, that's yeah. So those are my thoughts.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
So
Yeah.
Queen
A lot.
Elizabeth, rest in peace.
Yeah. Rest
All
in
right.
peace.
Rest in peace, no matter what. All right. And to all the UK gentlemen over there that are going to be there this Sunday, we give props to you for still going to that. And it's unbelievable how you guys are doing that. So I give my props to you. All right. So, all right. Now, of course, I want to move on to the next thing I want to talk about. Of course, we all know about it. It had actually a few days ago. Emmanuel Sanders retired. How you guys feel about it?
Emmanuel Sanders retiring. I mean, I think he was a good receiver. I don't know if I would say Hall of Fame. I think he was good. I think he was really good. Obviously, his best years were, in Denver. But yeah, he was good. I think he played in 3 Super Bowls or 2? No, he played in 3 because he played in 2 with Denver. Yeah, he did play in 3. He played 2 Denver and 1 with us. So I mean, he had a really good career. Yeah, it would have been nice if him and Jimmy could have connected. But I won't bring it up past that. But yeah, other than that, no. I think, but yeah, he's one of those players I think had a really good career. But as far as like going to the Hall of Fame and stuff like that, I think he's kind of on the cusp. But yeah, he was. Yeah. Congrats to him.
I agree. He always reminded me a bit of Brandon Lloyd.
Yeah, I could see that a little bit.
Really good, but never had that quarterback that really kind of allowed him to kind of flourish.
And also like again, like put up good numbers and were consistently good and things like that. But also like we're never like a true dominant number 1 receiver.
Yeah.
Because he always played with another good guy when he was in Denver as well.
Yeah.
So,
he's
there was
perfect
a couple years,
complementary. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah. Boom, boom.
Denise, got anything to say about it by Emmanuel Sanders? And no.
Yeah.
Not really.
I mean, I liked him as a receiver, but yeah, I mean, you know,
he was all right.
He's all
he's
right.
all
Yeah, he's all right. I had him a couple years. I had him a couple years when he was a Bronco on my fantasy team.
I like that answer.
All right, thanks, Emmanuel, man. Enjoy retirement.
Right.
And of course, I know well, it's not it's a 49er podcast, but nothing else. But we do cover all the news. How about that Lamar Jackson not deal?
It's bad look.
You know what? I think the Ravens are stupid. That's my opinion.
I mean, listen, yeah, I have to kind of lean a little bit towards what Denise just. I mean, what both of you guys are saying. You know, it's not I think it's those are the only two stories really, because it's not like he's not going to sign the franchise and they won't get it worked out. I mean, because he would be making like close to $50 million if you put it on the franchise, you know. So it's like, you know, he'll sign that. They'll feel like, I still don't think in the end he's going to go anywhere, but I agree with you guys. It's a little odd, a little stupid, if you want to use that term, that they couldn't really kind of figure it out. And then, yeah, it doesn't look so great that you're basically your franchise guy, not just like one of your franchise players, like your guy.
Mm-hmm.
Is basically, you know, on a 1-year contract right now. It's kind of crazy. So
let's call a spade a spade. Kyler Murray got signed, and he hasn't done.
I agree
and
with
Lamar
you.
Jackson has been, you know, like he's made he's made playoff runs. He's done way more. He's won an MVP. Like he's done way more in the league than Kyler Murray. And Kyler Murray gets signed, and Lamar Jackson doesn't get signed. Like, give me a flipping break. Like,
You know what else?
What do the Ravens think? Like, they think they're going to go find someone better? Good luck.
Oh yeah,
Good luck.
There's no way.
Well, but that's a great point, because not only is he done more than Kyler Murray, but the whole knock on Kyler Murray and Jimmy was they aren't quite the leader you want as a quarterback for your team. And Lamar Jackson's there like every day in their facilities, like working on himself. And that's what every team wants for any position of a player. So he should be rewarded for just being a great, you know, leader, at least for your team. Maybe he hasn't got the wins you want, but as far as putting in the work, he puts in the work for sure.
Yeah, because it would have been a 5-year deal, $23.16 million for his 5th-year option. So, do you think that's what he wanted, or you definitely want to hire? He deserve higher.
Well, let's be honest.
And of course,
Lamar Jackson,
has signed an extended deal, $165 million guaranteed money. Sorry, I got the news.
All I was gonna say is, what's his fucking? Oh, I'm sorry.
It's past 7 minutes. Don't worry about it. You're good.
You know, Jackass over there. Thank you. That's who I was looking for.
You're good.
Actually, Jackass is a better name for him. But anyways, he screwed it all up with the fully guaranteed contract. He screwed it all up. Like, that's what I
mean, that is a fair one. Sometimes I go back and forth on that, because I also wonder if like teams can say, listen, like the only way the Browns were gonna get him is if they did that type thing, you know, and like, but I hear you. I would have to imagine he wants guaranteed money that's either right around that or very close to that. I would have to imagine.
I don't have an issue with players wanting guaranteed money. Of course, everybody wants guaranteed money. That's not.
Yeah.
But I'm saying like fully guaranteed.
No, I know.
And you give it to the one player in the league that has major issues.
Well, yeah, but that's the Browns
shit going on. Like, come on.
Yeah, that's the Browns for you. But yeah, I mean, it's going to be interesting, because if Lamar does it too, where he gets like basically like almost an entirely guaranteed contract, or like it's like a Watson like thing, that could start to do, you know, or have a ripple effect around the league. So that's something to keep an eye on. It's very interesting.
True.
Because like now, if you're somebody like Bosa, why would you say, oh, we're like, I want like 150 guaranteed?
Yeah.
You know. So
max contracts, pretty much.
Yeah, you know, start moving like the NBA type style. Mm-hmm. Exactly. We'll see, man. It's gonna be interesting.
I'm worried about his contract, because you know that family is known for holding out and all kinds.
But I think that's obviously that played the long play in that with the whole Jimmy thing. That's another reason why he'll be good, you know, good coming off the books or eventually traded, whichever one happens. Because that's another contract. We actually have a lot of free agents after this year. Most like key guys are still under contract, but we have a lot of we do. I think we have like the 6th or 5th most contract like free agents going into next season.
Really?
Like we're definitely up there.
I haven't looked at that. Interesting.
Yeah. But I know, and I only know like that off the top of my head right now because I don't remember what made me look the other day at something, and but yeah. But that's whatever. The focus right now is the Bears.
What up,
and
Peter?
whooping some butt. What up, Peter?
What up, Mariah? What's going on,
Mariah?
girl? Thanks for guys watching. Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mariah, Faithfully podcast. Check her out. She's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
She is.
She's
And so is
awesome.
Peter. And check out his podcast as well. Niner Fanatic.
Peter,
Good
I didn't
guy.
know you had a podcast. I'll check you out.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's good. Good guy. He always has good stuff.
Nice. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I didn't either.
Very cool guy. Is.
I'll be sure to check you out, Peter.
Oh, here we go. There you go, Denise. Shout out to you.
Look at you getting us personal shout out. Wow.
Thank you, Mariah. Mariah's the best.
What up, fellas? What's going on?
What up, Mariah? What up?
What up?
Now, on to the next thing.
What do we got?
Broke today. What do you think about George Kittle? I get that.
Well, yeah, but you and I were kind of talking about it. Like I said, yeah. I think he wants to play, but I'm not sure if Kyle's going to say okay to that.
No,
we'll see.
I think he needs to sit because I am not saying the Bears are going to be an easy win. So please, nobody take it.
No, I get that.
No, it's all good.
I think the Bears are going to be an easy win. I think Justin Fields is going to play a lot better than people expect him to play. That's just my personal opinion. But I think Kittle needs to sit. But I will say I'm a little disappointed that he is injured again. I'm just like, when I saw that, I was like, are you flipping kidding me? Really? I'm like, come on, man. Like, as hard as he worked out in the off season, I am just surprised that he is injured again. Like, I know everybody gets injured. I get it. It's football, blah, blah, blah. I totally understand. But I have to say I was a little disappointed. That's all.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's very short and he's ready for Seattle. And not because, he has to play, but just because it would be nice if it's like a short stint injury.
I'm wondering if I don't think we should play him if he's hurt. He can't have things linger. We need to nip it in the bud.
Yes.
And he needs to be smart about who he is as a player at this point in his career, And I wonder because when you face us, you're going to scheme for Kittle. Sometimes it messes a team up when that guy's not there to scheme, and they have to actually play a little more like vanilla themselves because they're reading more. So this we don't have a great tight end replacement because they both one can block better than the other one can catch and vice versa. So I wonder if it could actually help us in a way because it might make them a little more cautious when we might really just then use more of the tight end in our scheme, knowing they're not really scheming as much for that chink in the armor. But yeah, I think he needs to be more serious about what a factor he is for us and how he needs to be fresh.
Okay. Anybody else thoughts on that? But George Kittle? No? Good. Denise, you good?
I think in the end he doesn't play, but we'll see.
Gotcha. Me, that when I got that, I said the first thing I did, I posted to the fellas and I posted it to you. I'm like, what do you guys think? And all of a sudden, a lot of them just came in with thoughts and everything. Sit them. That's all we got was sit them. I'm like, I agree with you guys. I do. I really do. I hope he does sit. I mean, we got Ross Dwelly. He's doing good. He did really good.
Yeah, but like if Kittle doesn't play, then it would just come down to IU Debo in the run game. It wouldn't like we wouldn't like Dwelly would have a couple of catches because sure, like it may happen, but at that point in time, it would be the receivers run game and having Trey do his thing. Like, yeah, we just wouldn't have the tight end be involved.
And with the rain, I think it's going to be heavy run.
Yeah, oh yeah. I would imagine we're going to run the ball 30 to 40 times. Like, if you combine the times that we use our running backs and then maybe a couple of run plays that Trey does, it's going to probably equal about 30 to 40, I would bet.
And the only thing that worries me, too, is the blocking because, our O-line, is a little sus right now. So,
yeah,
like, I Kittle is a great blocker, so that makes me a little nervous. So that's why I hope he's only out for, the one game. But, you know, but even with the blocking, I would rather him sit than go out there and try to push, and then end up being out longer,
especially
against
Bears.
teams.
Yeah. It's not, a divisional game. Let's get you right.
Yep.
Yeah, we'll see.
Let's say,
Yeah, I was looking up something real quick, guys. I'm sorry. Sorry about that.
There you go, man.
Yeah, I was looking up Chicago Bears Stadium and the weather-wise. Does anybody know exactly what the condition is going to be?
I thought I heard it was supposed to rain, but maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah, it's supposed to rain.
It's supposed to rain. I just want to know how much it is, how much it's going to be.
I heard it was the 85 or 90% chance. That's pretty high.
I got it right here. I got it right in front of me. Sunday, 70 degrees, periods of rain. Yeah, that 10 to 20 miles per hour winds.
Oh wow! So
chance of rain 80%, rainfall near an inch, half an inch. I'm sorry, half an
inch.
That
wind is the bigger factor, maybe.
Yep. 10 to 20 miles per hour.
It's me handoff city.
They said it's supposed to be 15 miles per hour from northeast. So I don't know exactly what the that wind the first game of course had to be a bad weather one. Of course.
I guess good thing Trey has a cannon.
Mm-hmm.
And Chicago Bears have grass, not turf, right?
Yeah, they have grass.
I thought
turf. Okay.
I'm pretty sure Soldier Field.
I think Soldier Field's grass myself.
No, Soldier Field is grass. It's grass.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Because I heard someone mention a lot of players, don't like it, but then Lance said he liked it for some reason. But
is Soldier Field open?
Yeah, it's open. It's open.
Oh, yeah.
It's open.
Like is it? Yeah, it's not covered.
Yeah, it's not a dome. It's not a dome.
No, it's open.
It's open.
Sorry, I don't know all the stadiums.
No. I didn't realize what you were asking at first. Yeah, no, it's not.
I knew exactly what she was talking about when she was said it was open.
Yeah,
or not.
my bad. Yeah.
We
it's
still
not
have
a dome.
COVID in our brain, so it's like open with the closed.
Yeah, that's the first thing I went to. I was like, no. I was like, yeah, no, it is.
Yeah.
And then that's why I was like, oh yeah, no.
Yeah. I was like, is it?
It's all good, all good.
My daughter just dropped my damn phone on the floor. I had to reach for it to pop my shoulder out. Yeah. I was wondering about the weather-wise. I know it's supposed to rain this Sunday too at Soldier Field. I'm like,
well, I didn't realize the flipping wind was going to be that bad. That's horrible.
Yeah, I didn't
miles
either.
Per hour, yep.
That's a key. That's a big factor.
Yeah, it is. That's gonna suck.
Yeah. I'm nervous about at least one definitely thing so far. The kicking style. Our kicking style. It's gonna be rough on the kickoffs. It's gonna be not rush. It's gonna be rough on the punting. It's gonna be rough. And
I'm not worried about that.
Not worried about it? Okay.
No, I'm gonna tell you why. Because Wisnowski has a really strong leg, and Robbie Gould used to kick for the Bears.
Great point.
Yeah, what are you talking about? Like, no, I'm not
He's
worried.
used to
That's
that.
Man, Robbie good as gold. I'm not worried about that guy.
I like
Sean's using that brand of his. He knows what's up. He knows what's up, man. He knows.
No, the only I mean, if we're gonna talk like that kind of stuff, the only thing worried about, I would say, it's not so much a worry, but I think what we definitely have to do is I think we definitely have to take advantage of our D line versus their O line, because even though people keep saying, "Oh, it's the Bears," like, listen, like Mooney, Kmet, Fields, and those two running backs, those are not bad offensive players. They might not have a great line. But that group that I just mentioned, they're not bad offensive players. Mooney's skilled, he's fast. Kmet's a young and upcoming tight end. Those are two running backs that are young, entering to they're 2, 3, 4 years in the league type guys. So and you just mentioned Fields before. So we need to be ready. Our defense needs to play, and it needs to be that kind of game. Like, we really need to take advantage, because that is a mismatch, because their O line has been pretty bad. It's just not. It's young, inexperienced type thing. So
gave up the most sacks last season.
Exactly. So we need to Because if we let like, a couple big plays happen, when you give teams that you should beat, when you feel like you give them hope, that's never a good thing.
Yeah.
Like kind of like nip any of that stuff early in the butt. Like, yeah. So we'll see though, because the weather I'm sure will play a factor. It's gonna be that bad.
Yeah,
Are we?
Momentum's really.
Hey, bud. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you, man. I thought you were done.
No,
If you
you're
want.
good. I'm done.
Sorry, man. I was going to say two more things about the weather. One, how you think the fumbles are going to be? You think they're going to be fumbles?
I mean, I hope not. I mean, we're usually pretty good with that, and Kyle's not a,
Yeah.
Kyle kind of hates that. So,
That's what I was going to say. I'm like,
like if you're a
not
fumble
for the
guy, like
players'
that,
sake.
yeah. So I don't want to think about that stuff, man, because then I feel like it's gonna get the bad juju. Ryan, what are you doing, man? Ryan, if we have a fumble, bro, you're the first person I'm gonna message.
Oh, man.
That's right, Ryan. Stop putting that out in the
Exactly, man. And Trace,
I had to say something about it.
interceptions, I'm going off the air, bro.
The next thing I was worrying about is definitely the gripping on the ball for Trey Lance.
See, there it is. I gotta go.
I had to. It's a thought, I mean,
the players will wear gloves.
Yeah,
that's true.
Listen, man, like stuff like that. I'm not saying it's not a factor, but I just have to go into a game and like hope that those things don't pop up. You know what I'm saying? It's like, let's hope that we don't have a wet ball snap type incident. You know what I'm saying? Like, so yeah. But I hear you. That stuff can happen. But
yeah, we're gonna have a lot of dry balls.
Yeah. I think we'll be all right. Yeah, pause. But I think we'll be all right.
Yeah. So I mean, I was talking to Sean before you guys came on here about the presser with Jimmy G and Trey Lance on the same presser. I thought that presser was awesome. It was amazing. But both how both of them just covered each other up. They talked like professionals. I loved how they spoke. I mean, they didn't turn down nobody. They didn't turn on each other. They just said, "Oh man, Jimmy G's like my big bro." It's just the way they were talking about each other. The chemistry.
I actually believe
that. Yeah, goddamn.
Yeah,
man. Yeah. I mean, the chemistry. Goddamn.
They should say, but Lance is not intimidated with Jimmy around, and I think Jimmy knows. The league has passed Jimmy by. Like you need certain traits to stay alive. Like look at last night. You need to be able to scramble or at least make the right throwaway. You need to have a certain arm, a certain amount of strength. Otherwise, the defense will play you a certain way. And I think Jimmy just kind of knows, hey, he'll go somewhere. We'll get him off. Something will work out. But I think at the end of the day, they know that they don't want Jimmy on anyone who's division or potential threat for us because that's a lot of intel he'll give. And then B, you want to get something for him. So for him, it's almost like just the fact that he was able to, they restructured and we probably will be able to get something for him. That goes a long way. But I really do think they actually respect each other. They should say that, but I actually believe it.
Yeah, I agree 100% with you. I do. I remember. I think it was John when John Lynch when he was being interviewed and questioned about it. He said one of the things that made the decision easy was because of the players and like the locker room, the way everybody's close, and even though they asked like a certain amount of players, and obviously they talked with Trey about it, whatever. But he said that like went into the decision because he's like the locker room is just that close. And like we all kind of have like the same mission like type thing that it's like, okay, like if that's really what you guys want to do, we know the deal. We're not going to like, kind of let that like stop us or get in the way. So yeah, I agree, man. I think it's like at this point in time now, it's like I'm like, all right, listen, he's there. If like something happens, God forbid, okay, well, we know we at least have somebody that can stay the ship for a couple of games. But other than that, like you said, I still think at some point in time he's going to be shipped off. Something always happens. To another team, unfortunately. It's the way the NFL goes. And, yeah, we'll take it from there. But other than that, if not, we have a really good insurance policy. Not because I don't think Trey's going to be good, but in case, he needs to sit out a game because he has a rolled ankle, God forbid,
Exactly.
But yeah.
All good points. Right on. Denise, anything to add on it?
Yeah, one thing.
Here we go.
I'd like to slap the shit out of the media because everybody is making this a story that is not valid.
Yeah,
And
I
you know
agree.
what? I gotta say, people want to know why I love Kyle Shanahan. Well, you know what? You know why I love Kyle Shanahan? Because what did Kyle Shanahan say today on KNBR? Kyle Shanahan said, that sounds like people that don't know football and don't know what the hell they're talking about. That's what that sounds like when they
Oh.
said that, well, people are saying that you don't have faith in Trey and you don't believe in Trey, and that's why you kept Jimmy. Kyle's like, well, basically, that's bullshit. I'm like, I'm like, you tell him, Kyle. You tell him.
Because it's true. It's like I always say, Kyle's been around. First of all, Kyle's been wanting to move off Jimmy since 2019. So that there's that fact, which is way before Trey. And then, so besides that fact, Kyle's been around Jimmy Garoppolo for 5 years. He was around Trey for a year and decided to move off of Jimmy. I don't think that really like you have to trust the head coach at this point in time. Like,
Well,
it's
just
kind of,
out and saying, oh, well, Kyle Shanahan wanted Mac Jones. He never wanted Trey.
Oh, please.
You mean to tell me that you think that, like, people, seriously, people, really? Like, all you people who, like, talk shit about him and say, well, Kyle Shanahan's a dick. He puts Brandon Ayuk in the doghouse. He talks shit to his players. He blah, blah, blah. Give me a fucking break. These are grown-ass men. If they can't take it, their bitch asses need to get the F out the kitchen. Okay? Let's call a spade.
It's football, 100%.
No, that I do. It's like I think even like Jimmy said it. Like, if you're gonna have your ego, like, and people are saying it, like, if this whole thing is gonna bother Trey that much to where he, like, is like rattled by it, then yeah, like we have other problems to deal with, man. Like, come on, he's gonna have heckling fans, defensive players in his face, all that kind of stuff. Like, yeah, so you can't. Yeah, this is just, listen. It's like I said, to me, the focus is the Bears. Like, that's where we're at. Like, it's not like, and Jimmy will be there wearing his jacket on the sideline with his little hoodie up because it might be raining. And, yeah, he'll have a little headset in so he looks important, just in case. But really he's deciding deep dish or regular pizza. He's not, and that's it.
And let's be honest. I mean, I'm sorry, but the fact that people think that Kyle Shanahan actually got talked in to picking a quarterback that he didn't want,
I know.
have people lost their fucking minds?
I agree with you. I agree with you.
You honestly think that Kyle Shanahan said, yeah, you know what? I'm the head coach, but I really want Mac Jones. But because all of you people who know so much more about football and all my Twitter followers, because I don't have a Twitter account, and because all you people don't want Mac Jones, you're right. I want to make the fans happy. So I'm absolutely going to pick Trey Lance because all of you Twitter people don't want Mac Jones. And I care so much about what all of you think that I'm absolutely going to let you tell me what to do. Really?
Yeah,
really?
That actually,
Denise,
now that you put it that way, that actually sounds like to me exactly what happened. So, I believe it now. I believe it. I know it's crazy. It is. Listen, it's been a long off season. We've all been waiting for this day. Everybody's been talking about the game last night like it was a Super Bowl because we've been waiting for football that badly. So here we are. We're almost there. We got to get one more day. One more day.
Were you guys so happy when the Rams were
like in some ways, like it would be awesome to be at home week 1, but it would be awesome to be home week 1. But I'm also kind of excited we're on the road and it's a 1:00 game, so at least I know we're like one of the first games. You know what I'm saying? So that's good. That's good.
It's like Christmas morning.
It's true, man.
I can't wait.
True. Oh no, Sunday morning's gonna feel real different when I wake up. Real different.
Oh yeah.
Hey, I will say one thing. I've been saying this since last year. The Bills, they're legit.
Oh no,
they
are. Yeah, no, they are. I mean, listen, they are. Legit. Yeah, they're. Listen, there's no doubt about that. I mean, they are. I don't. Yeah, I didn't need last night's game. Yeah, they're. I know that.
We didn't need it, but we loved it.
Yes. Oh yes. No, I'm happy the outcome. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And now McVay's answering questions about Akers. He says he needs to be more accountable. Oh yeah. It's not even week 2, guys. I love it. I love it.
Do you notice there was no talk? Did we all, as 49er fans, notice there was no talk about elbow fatigue?
Nope.
If if his elbow was Matt Stafford's elbow was bothering him. Yeah, isn't it funny? None of that came up today. Not one word.
Nope.
Funny how that works, right?
I know. Oh yeah, I know.
Yeah, some of this media, they really banked hard on Jimmy, I think, still being the starter, and they'll say anything to create,
Oh, 100%, man.
to
100%.
stretch out any concept or logic.
For sure.
It's just like, are you a 49er fan? If you
No,
are,
like somebody, yeah. The thing is
winning.
like, and some of them I understand, like you're doing it for the, your brand, your clicks, and you want to build that. And I totally understand that. So that's why I'm not would never like, bash an individual person. Let's say obviously being disrespectful in those ways to try to get like clicks and stuff like that. But yeah, man, I mean, it's just, I like you're saying, I would rather report on stuff or do content on stuff that like I feel is like worthy of like, or like real or what's going on and what
not
potentially could happen.
Like speculating on speculation.
Exactly. When especially when things like it's so obvious that's like even what Denise is saying, like why would anybody not think that this is somebody that Kyle wants to move on from, like move on to? It's like,
Mm-hmm.
like I don't know. It even makes sense to kind of have a guy who's a little bit more mobile in this offense, especially from what we've had the last couple of years. And you saw it last night. Like I said, you don't have to have it be a thing, but it can really be a weapon when it needs to be a weapon.
You have to have certain traits.
There's too many athletes now on defense, man.
The league is changing, and you can
100%.
see it. The league is absolutely changing to that style. And Kyle is not stupid. Like, hello, like he grew up around football. He's not stupid. And it cracks me up that everyone thinks he's an idiot and that he's over here like, oh no, Kyle does want someone who can operate from the pocket, of course, because which Kyle's right, like you can't just be a scrambler and not be able to operate from the pocket. You've got to be able to do both. You have to be able to do both. But the league is changing. And if you can't like escape and do some things, basically what Kyle has needed the whole time he's been here is someone who can bail him out when the play doesn't work.
Yeah.
And now he has it.
And that's the thing, Jimmy wouldn't throw the ball away when he should. You don't even have to be that mobile. Just get rid of it.
Yep. Yeah.
That's the main thing. Live
to
play
agree.
Another play. That's and whew.
I agree. It's going to allow for like, better rollouts, because now when you do a rollout with a guy like a quarterback like Lance, he could roll out. Is he going to throw it or is he going to run? So that's why they usually have so much room to operate when they go to throw on a rollout, because you don't know if he's going to run or he's going to throw.
Yeah.
So you have to stay back a little bit.
You have to stay home you
have to stay home because if you go blitz him, he's going to run by you.
Exactly.
So I get it. So like I get the idea. So now I'm ready to see the show.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Amen. Amen.
Can't wait.
You guys are killing it. Panama.
Oh, Panama, what up?
Ryan, Denise, Sean, and Danker. What's up, girl? What's going on?
Queen, what up?
And Denise, this was out to you. Tell him Kyle is my boo, too.
Oh, we all love Kyle. We all have that man crush. Even I do.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And the Rams center will be out.
I did see that. Yeah, I saw 2 to 4 weeks. So I saw the left tackles like day to day, basically.
I did not see this.
Yeah, man.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
Thanks, Pamela. Thank you, girl. Thank you.
Hey, listen.
Thank you, girl.
Thank you.
I have a question actually in regards to the Rams. Was I mistaken? Wasn't one of the news things? I'm sorry to go back to the news, but wasn't one of the news things that Aaron Donald was supposed to be suspended for 4 or 5 games? Did I get that wrong?
No,
I
didn't
hope
see that either.
No, I mean, I know there was that rumor because what happened at that practice, but it got told it was going to be handled internally and there was going to be no suspension.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah,
I saw that too. That fight that he did. Yeah, I seen that.
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
So it's not like
That's
a
why I
TV
asked.
thing.
That's why I asked, because I thought I heard that he was going to get suspended for 3 to 4 games. That's why I asked, because he was playing last night. So I was like, okay, he didn't get suspended. Huh. And I wonder what the Cleveland Browns player thought about that.
Yeah, I can only I know.
What's his name?
Miles Garrett, when him and Mason
Thank you.
Rudolph. Yeah.
Yep. Because that's
Yeah.
honestly not fair.
I
It's,
wonder.
even though it happened in a practice, that's not fair.
Yeah,
Like-
I hear you.
I wonder if they have the option to decide they have to suspend it, but they might be able to decide when that window is.
No.
I
Like if
thought
you
that-
like if at this point in time, if the league was going to suspend him for that, that already would have happened. That's why it came out that the league basically like gave the Rams the okay to handle it internally.
Okay, so that's the thing.
Yeah,
It's the league press coming down. It's one
yeah,
thing.
yeah. So
The
yeah,
teams
the
will be
league,
like,
right?
we're gonna
The
do
league
whatever.
is basically
we
like,
don't
hey,
have
hey,
to.
like you go handle him, like you go put him in timeout. We're not going to get involved, type thing.
Yeah.
And
Is that-
obviously, and the Rams aren't going to suspend him. Like come on.
Right.
So,
Is that because it was like not an actual football game and it was like, a scrimmage? Is that why?
yeah,
the
I think because
league
it was like practice and there was no like contact, with like the helmet and stuff like that. Like obviously the bodies and things like that, whatever. And also I'm sure if it wasn't on video, we probably would have more heard about it than saw it.
Yeah.
So. But yeah, I just think the fact that it kind of got stopped pretty quickly and there's no like actual contact with the helmet and stuff, I think that played a part. And like you said, it was scrimmage, practice, whatever.
And the more you talk about it, the more we hear about it. If it's
Yeah.
at practice, it's like
Right.
out of sight, out of mind.
Because yeah, like you're like if it was like the Browns and Steelers game where it happened in the game, there's
Yeah.
no like he's 100% he's being suspended. There's no way
Exactly.
because
He's
that's
getting
live
punched.
on TV now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That's okay. Thank you guys.
No, yeah, of course.
I just
No,
I wasn't sure about it. That's why I asked.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
Well, that
But I
makes
wish you were right, Denise. I wish he was getting suspended for 4 games.
sense.
Right? That was
Good stuff. Good stuff. Yeah. Next thing here, real quick. Sorry. Yeah. Set this up for you. I already set up. I just got to move the screen over. Fast enough here. Boom, 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 boom. What do you guys think of this? Team
that was
captain.
fine.
Again, the people misconstrued things because I don't know if you heard the details, but Debo and Lance were also voted captains by the team.
Uh-huh.
And Lance actually he was number 7th,
Yeah.
and Debo was 8th. And you could have had 8 captains, but Shanny just didn't want 8 guys walking to the center of the field.
Yeah.
Not that
I mean,
again, yeah.
Yeah, I again, this is one of those things. It's like, I mean, I think this is being made, and you know what, man. And part of me is like, I almost kind of feel like Kyle's doing it on purpose. Because it's almost as if because he knows where this offense is going to go or what it's capable of with like Lance at quarterback, and he's like, watch, he's like, I'm not going to make him captain. All these things that I know are going to get people talking, and watch what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
A perfect time for that meme, where it's like, watch this with Usher. That's exactly what Kyle's going to do.
Yeah.
Because I feel like, because he's just like Denise always mentioned and stuff, and we know he is a really smart person. Sometimes he's, too smart for his own good, but
I agree with that too.
Yeah, but he is a really smart person. He does understand football, and yeah, I mean, I just don't think he cares that much. And like Panama said, those 6 guys that are there, they're very well-deserved captains, and they represent the 49ers very well. So come on.
Yeah.
Let's go play football. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And
Yeah.
someone brought up earlier today too, Jimmy wasn't made captain after he signed his big contract.
No, yeah, the first year he wasn't, but then
Yeah.
19 and 20 and last year he was. But yeah, you're right. In 2018 he wasn't.
And not only that, but if Richard Sherman, God, I love him. Richard Sherman said it best. He was like, why would you make Trey Lance a captain over any of these players?
It's true.
What has Trey Lance done that you would replace Trey Lance with any of the people that are captains right now?
Trey wouldn't want to be replaced. He respects
No.
him.
Yeah, he doesn't even really care.
Yeah.
Denise is right. Those 6 guys, dude, that's a big chunk of our core. I mean, those are guys that I look at that and I'm like, yo, I'm really happy they're on my favorite team.
Yeah.
like Richard Sherman even said, he goes, most of the time in when you're voting for captains, he's like, most teams vote the veterans as captains on their team.
Mhm.
The only person I think that deserved to be a captain that didn't get named to me was Kyle Juszczyk. I do believe that Kyle
that.
Juszczyk is a leader of our team, and I think he deserved to be voted a captain. And I'm kind of surprised he didn't get voted. But the one thing Kyle said too that I really liked hearing was Kyle said, we have a lot of leaders in our team. He's like, they don't need to wear a C on their chest to be a leader of our team.
Yep.
Totally.
And it's true. And that's how, and that kind of goes back to the whole Jimmy and, Trey thing. Like, that's how it is. Like, I don't think, unless you're like a really like deep fan who's like watching a lot of interviews and videos and stuff, or like really, really follow the team, I don't think you realize, but they're not like us, like fans, like the fans, like we think the team's special for a reason, because we've kind of seen this thing grow for the last few years, and like here we are, and hopefully now it blossoms to what we want. But I'm just saying, it is a pretty special team.
I think that it seems like every topic with the 49ers gets scrutinized, and they find a way to try to divide the fan base. And,
yes.
And it's like, this is just basic. Like, when I only played high school, I didn't play at a high level, but half of our captains were the biggest dudes on the team, and half those guys didn't even play. It was an intimidation factor.
Yeah.
So I think we really are seeing who's kind of new to being a football fan versus who's just reacting to everything. And yeah, this is all well deserved. Exactly like Panama Queen said.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I agree.
Oh, absolutely. The people who are our captains are well deserved. I mean, like, really? Like, you have a problem with the people who are captains? And I'm sorry, everybody flipping out over Trey Lance not being named a captain. I thought that was silly as hell. I was like, okay,
Yeah,
everybody,
that's what I'm saying. Like,
needs to calm down.
It is.
I'm like, everybody needs to calm down. Like,
Yeah.
I even told Mariah, like, the other day, I sent her a personal message. I'm like, people on Twitter be tripping. People be tripping.
It's true. Like, too much, because it's really not that serious.
No.
It's not.
There's just a lot of anticipation too, so we can't wait,
Oh yeah, no. This is probably one of the most anxious that I've been for football to like start in a long, like, I don't want to say a long time, but it just, like something about this year feels good. Like I like my team. Like there's some other teams I'm interested to see. A lot of movement in the off season. Yeah, no, I'm definitely ready for football. 100%.
You know what? There are a lot of balanced teams.
Yeah, for sure. This should be a very, very competitive year. It should.
Yeah, that's good football.
Yeah, I agree too. I think this is going to be a really good year. I agree with that wholeheartedly.
Yeah, Panama's right. I mentioned that Panama. We are going to have a lot of free agents after this year. See, look at me and Panama Queen on the same page.
Now I was gonna bounce off Panama Queen when she said, and I already knew I had the idea in my head. But what number did what number did Debo come in? That Kyle Shanahan said? 7?
Number 8.
Number 8.
He was actually last.
Okay.
As far as the maximum amount of captains you could have.
But yeah,
good.
I could kind of see that though. He kind of, like, I know he leads people out of the tunnel with Trent Williams, but he's kind of a quiet guy.
Yeah. He's also like, these guys are all, if you don't have these positions, fundamentally you're flawed. A wide receiver, they're more they're complementary,
Yeah.
Depending on your quarterback especially. But yeah, your left tackle, your tight end used to be your best offensive weapon when football first started.
Oh yeah, well, I would say way back in the day.
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
Well, and even there was even a run with Antonio Gates and all them.
Yeah. So I mean, you're saying maybe Ward, but he's earned it, But I mean, other than that, again,
no, I hear what you're saying. But yeah.
And these guys they'd probably be a captain on any team in the league too.
I would think so.
Well, of course they would.
Some people just aren't satisfied, but Sunday should be quite satisfying.
But yeah, hopefully after Sunday lunch, they're feeling good.
Oh yeah.
Now, since I said about Debo, I seen that question or the comment that Pam put down on Jimmy Ward. Two things. Let me finish real quick. That way, you guys understand what I'm trying to say. But I'm sure you'll probably understand right away. Since Debo came in 8 or 7, I forget which one it was. I think it was 8. Would you replace anybody out here for Debo?
No, I wouldn't.
No.
Okay.
No.
Would you place
Yeah,
anybody for anybody
I
else?
don't.
Anybody else?
Yeah, I don't think it's a big deal, man. I really don't.
Okay, so we'll just stick with all these 6 guys, right?
Yeah. I
Okay.
think if we were, again, kind of like the
Sorry.
comment from the Niner earlier, if we're worrying about this stuff, we're not football fans.
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah,
I got you.
Like to me,
We're
like
soap
to me,
opera
like
fans.
this was announced, cool. Like I like these 6 guys, but yeah, like I'm like my focus is the Bears, man.
Yeah.
Totally understandable. No matter what. Okay, I imagine if I do this, it'll probably take us right to end time. So what I'm gonna do, you guys, since we're not gonna do a show on Sunday, we would not predict the scores, but at least tell you what each match who's gonna win in each of our games, and I'm gonna name them all, and I'll put you to over and unders. Okay. First game, Saints at the Falcons, and they are the Saints are 5.5 favorites.
I like the Saints in that game, and I think they'll cover.
Okay, Denise or Danny?
I like the Saints too.
Danny?
Do it, Danny. You know you want to do it.
Oh!
Are we also doing over under?
No,
Yeah.
I mean, like,
No,
I mean,
just-
if you want to, I just said it because you gave the spread, but I mean, I think we could just predict who's going to win. I think it's probably.
Yeah.
I just don't have a good feeling about the spread, but I like the under.
Yeah.
All right, but you like the Saints to win, or if I like
I
at
like
least
the
pick a
Saints
winner.
to win.
The Saints, okay.
Because I just don't know about Jameis.
All right.
Atlanta and I mean, we'll see. But yeah,
Me?
Saints defense is really good.
Yeah. Matt Ryan's on our team no more. I gotta go for Saints in that one. I'm sorry. Matt Ryan's on our team.
Why I
Who's
picked the Saints too,
that's right,
because-
Carson Wentz, right? Carson Wentz is the Falcons is that the quarterback
Oh,
now?
Carson Wentz is in Washington.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. Who's the
Mariota.
Falcons?
It's Marcus Mariota.
Mariota? Oh God. Jeez.
Don't be
Mariota.
rude. It's Marcus Mariota. He's a good football player, man.
I actually like Marcus Mariota.
So you would take Mariota, or would you take what's his name again from Saints?
Winston. I'd rather have Winston.
Winston, yeah.
Yeah.
I got you. I got you.
So
we all got Saints in that game.
Decision making in game. That's my only thing. Winston.
Yeah, but
Oh, the finger
I
licking.
don't know.
He's a character.
He is a character, but I feel like he's just a better physically gifted athlete. I feel like over Mariota that I would just rather have Winston. Yeah.
There's a reason he's still on the Saints.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Okay. Next one, Steelers at the Bengals, and the Cincinnati Bengals are actually 6.5 favorites.
It's a big spread.
Yeah, It's a
Wow.
big spread. I think the Bengals are going to win. I think the game will be a little closer because it's a division game, week 1. But yeah, I think the Bengals will win that game though.
Denise or Danny?
That's tough for me because I like my combo a lot. Let's see. Yeah, I think the Bengals will win it, but I like Sean. I think it'll be a close game, but yeah, I think the Bengals will pull it out. But yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's going to come down to how improved is the Bengals O-line versus Pittsburgh's front because they're ridiculously good. So I think it'd also be closer. I don't think they'll cover 6.5.
Yeah, the over and under on that game is 45.5. I mean 44.5. I'm sorry. Yeah, 44 points.
Yeah, those divisions, especially Pittsburgh Browns, they're usually low scoring. But I mean, like, I just feel like week 1,
You know, it's a division game. The Steelers are on the road. They're probably going to try to control the clock, you know, not take a lot of chances with Trubisky. So, yeah, I just feel like I feel like it's going to be low scoring, closer than probably you think, and I think Bengals win, though.
Agreed.
Okay.
I agree.
I hate when that happens. There you go. I got you. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Here we go. Eagles at the Lions. And Eagles are 4.5 favorites. And you won't believe the spread on that one. 48.5. Wow.
Man, where as much as I do think the Lions are going to be a little improved this year, and I love Amon-Ra St. Brown for fantasy, I think the Eagles are going to win this game. Yeah, I think the Eagles actually are going to be really good this year.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay.
AJ Brown.
Yeah. I think AJ Brown hurts. They proved they had a running game last year. Their defense is loaded, and a lot of it's young. They're good. Like, I think they're going to be good.
And they had a really good draft this year too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, they're pretty stacked.
Yeah,
they are.
So you guys are all going for Eagles, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Guess what? I'm not
Fly Eagles fly.
I hate the Eagles. I'm sorry. I was never an Eagle fan. I can't stand them.
I'm not.
I'm a lone wolf on this one.
This is allegiance based.
I'm going for Lions on that one. I'm going for
Lions.
Lions.
All right, good deal, man.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be really good games. I do think the Lions are going to be good this year.
No, I'm not picking them because I'm an Eagles fan. I'm picking them because I just think that they're much improved.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's all good. It's okay. Pick whoever you want to pick. Don't matter. Will you guys pick all the Steelers or you guys pick all the Bengals?
Bengals.
No, I picked the Bengals.
Okay, y'all pick the Bengals then?
I also love Tomlin, though. He's awesome.
Yeah, I do too, dude. Honestly, he's probably going to retire as Steelers coach, but if I had to pick another coach that I really like in the NFL, it would definitely be him.
No, agreed.
Okay. He's the same things I like about Kyle are the same things I like about him. Like, he's no bullshit. I really like him.
Yeah. It's all you can ask for. They know what they're doing. That's pretty much it. They know what they're doing, and I trust them.
Yeah.
A lot of these guys don't. It's amazing.
Yeah, I got the Bengals in that one. I got the Bengals in that one. And I got the Lions in that one. The next one is Patriots at the Dolphins, and the Miami Dolphins are 3.5 favorites. The spread is 46.5.
I like the over in that. I also like Miami.
I'm taking Miami because I think the Dolphins I think the Patriots are going to really struggle this year.
I got the Dolphins, and I think that's one of my blowouts of week one. I think Dolphins win that game like a 33-16 type game.
What was the spread again?
The spread is 46.5. I'm sorry. That was over. I'm sorry. Wrong number. Where am I? 3.5. Yeah, 3.5 Miami.
Sorry. Oh yeah, no. I would take Miami, and if you are a betting person, I would take Miami in that game.
I'm definitely taking Miami.
Super.
Sorry, my wife. My wife is a Patriot fan, so you know. So.
Yeah, sorry.
Exactly.
I'm sorry you drafted Macaroni Joe.
Well, I'm gonna show it off to it now. I'm gonna show it to you now. I just got it today.
His real first name is McCorkle. Just always remember that.
The words.
You guys see it now.
Oh wow.
Oh nice, bro.
Christina.
Look at that.
That's clean.
Yep, Christina.
Bro, and you had the Phillies logo on your arm?
Nope. Yeah, Phillies. Yeah, Phillies. I think it's
Phillies,
Eagles. Yeah, Phillies.
I was gonna say you told me nope. I was like, well, it looks like a Phillies.
No.
I
think it's the Eagles.
I was like, oh man,
I'm not an Eagle fan.
He thought it was the Niners logo.
So should probably have. I posted that on there. But
there you go.
Yeah, she put my name on her chest, on top of her heart.
Aw,
I like it.
Nice.
How cute! You guys are cute.
The next one is Ravens at the Jets. Baltimore 6.5 favorites. And over under is 44.
Yeah, no, that's another week one potential blowout. Yeah, I think Ravens Lamar contract situation or not, I think the Ravens are going to be. I think he's ready to play football this year, man.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think the Jets with Joe Flacco. That's not. Yeah.
Oh, come on. You don't think Flacco's going to pull it out?
No, like if I was a Jets fan, if we lost that game like 23-17, I would consider that to be like a victory.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like if we can keep it within 6 points, maybe only lose by a touchdown, I'd be like, all right, cool.
Yeah.
Because again, that game has the marking of like a 38-13, you know, like a 41-14. Like it has that kind of style on it, man, all day. Is it in Baltimore or New
Sorry, I
York?
was driving. It's
I
okay,
think New
Mariah.
York.
Be careful.
All
Be
right,
safe.
all right. So maybe 35-20.
Yeah. And also,
Be careful. Be safe, Mariah.
alluding to earlier, Lamar's going to want to show out maybe with this contract.
Oh, I think so, man.
Yeah.
Listen, dude, like
Yep.
they still have running backs. They still have Mark Andrews. Bateman is still a young up and coming receiver. You know, like I mean, I'm not saying they have great weapons because they don't. But Lamar is a weapon, you know, and they can figure stuff out. They like that likely kid a lot. They'll be all right.
Yeah.
But not just that. People are writing them off because of last year, but they were really injured last year. They had a lot of injuries last year.
Big time. Yeah.
Yeah, the
And their
running
defense
back,
is-
right? The rookie running back. I don't think he even played in the season.
Yeah, J.K. Dobbins, he didn't play
Yeah.
a lot. But I don't know if he's going to play week one. It sounds like they're going to be using a lot of Kenyon Drake. They signed Kenyon Drake.
Oh, that's right.
Uh-huh.
Raiders cut him, right?
Yeah. Yeah, the Raiders did. Yeah, they're going with the Zamir, the kid they drafted in Jacobs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, so y'all picking the Ravens Ravens?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
Gotcha. Jaguars at the Commanders. Even though I call them Redskins, though I don't care. And Washington is 2.5 favorites, and over under is 44. I don't think there'll be 40. I don't think 44 points to be scored in this one. I don't think so.
I have the Jags in this one.
Oh, you're taking Jags? Wow.
Yep.
Damn.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I actually would go
Carson
with
Wentz. Commanders.
They have that receiver McLaren, but they have another really good rookie receiver. Or is it rookie?
Dotson.
Yeah. He's
Yeah.
pretty legit. And Wentz has always been good. He seems to have just friction everywhere. And I think that comes down to he kind of is disrespectful when it comes to play calling, and he'll start calling his own stuff, and that becomes an issue. But I think he's good. He's just, he tore us up. So I think that'll be a closer game than we realize. But I might go with Washington.
Ooh.
Yeah, I like the Jags.
Denise?
I am going to pick Washington because my husband is a Washington fan. So I'm going to pick them.
There it is.
Oh,
There it is.
Is Washington getting what's his name? The stud D lineman back?
Chase Young. He's on the pup for the first 4 games.
Really? Okay.
Yep.
That's a factor. So yeah, that's.
So I'm gonna go with them. I don't.
Yeah, he's on the Jags.
Yeah, Hasty is on the Jags. Panama.
Mhm.
You're right.
I seen that.
Yep.
Yeah. So we'll see. Washington's usually usually not good, but we'll see if they can pull it out week one.
Great point, Panama Queen. Wentz against his former team.
Poor Hasty. I like that one.
Or not
Oh
Wentz,
my God,
not
poor
Wentz.
Hasty.
Yeah, from the 49ers to the Jags is pretty rough, but
Oh
at
man,
least it's Florida.
he's going to want to wish. Can I please go back to Niners, please?
Is that okay? I'm confused.
Can you guys hear that background? I'm sorry if you can.
Yeah, you're good.
You're right.
Yes.
She's right next to behind the computer, actually. Let me see, where was I at now? Okay. Throw me off there, girl. Okay. Browns at the Panthers. It's even. Wow. The line's even. Wow. And over under is 42. Woo. Wow.
Interesting.
So far, I think it's the only one even, too. Shit.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think it's the only one that's even.
People are saying they like what they're seeing out of Carolina. I kind of have to see it. You know?
I got Panthers in that game.
I want to take the Panthers too because I think that Baker is going to go. I'm not a Baker fan, but I think he's going to go off just because he's playing his old team.
Oh, are you kidding me? Arden Key with the Jags?
Yeah,
Oh,
he signed as a free agent.
jeez.
Yeah, I knew that.
I like Key. I liked him.
Yeah, he was good. He was good, but
Browns.
Kerry Hyder will do the same thing he did last year.
The Browns
This is-
or the Browns?
Yeah.
This is a toss-up game because I think the Browns probably have more talent than the Panthers, but I don't know. I feel like the Panthers are going to win.
It's one of if the Browns do win, it's gonna do a lot for them. You know.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be one of those games where the Browns the defense is just completely rattles Baker and like the Browns kind of like blow them out type thing, or I think the Panthers win.
Yeah, God, it's tough because Baker obviously has seen this defense.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
but see, this is what's hard because God, I don't know who to pick to be honest with you. This is hard because because Baker, if you rattle him, he's toast.
Yeah.
Like that's one thing about Baker. Like
True.
once he gets rattled, he's not good.
Mm-hmm. He becomes like a little too it's like he's arrogant in his play, and then
Like shit. That makes me want to pick the Browns. God dang it. I don't know who to pick.
I kind of do like the Browns too because at the end of the day, they will. I mean, football. If you can win the phases, if you can win if your run game's effective and they have a great run game, obviously, and a great defense, that's kind of.
You know what? I think I'm going to change that. I think I'm going to pick the Browns because if you can rattle Baker and you can control the clock and control the trenches,
Yeah.
you can win the game. I'm going to pick the Browns. I'm taking it back. I'm going to pick the Browns.
I like the Browns.
Sorry.
And
I'm
that was
switching
a pick 'em,
my
you
pick.
said?
What's that?
That was a pick 'em?
Yeah,
No
it's
spread.
If McCaffrey stays healthy, the Panthers have a shot. Damn, Pamela, you're bringing that on. You are, I tell. Wow. Put everything on McCaffrey. Jeez.
no,
I
but
I don't even think with a healthy McCaffrey, they're going to win more than about 7 games, maybe 8 at the most. But yeah.
Tell you this year, I almost want to watch every game to get a real sense because a lot of teams,
Yeah, man.
it's pretty
A lot of good stuff out there.
Yeah, a lot of balance and a lot of questions.
Yeah, so I'm gonna follow up my games on you guys. Ravens. I don't like Carson Wentz, but I guess I'll give Jaguars a chance for me. They're definitely over Panthers. I'm not going for Baker. I'm not a Baker fan at all. I never was, even though he's a first round pick. But so next one, Colts at the Texans. That's a division game too. The line is Indianapolis 7.0. Wow, and the over under is 45.5. Damn.
I think this should be a massacre.
Okay, wait.
Which side?
Houston.
Who's that again? I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, say it again. I'm sorry, say it again.
Houston versus the Colts.
Yeah, Colts.
Yeah,
Colts versus Houston.
Colts at the Texans. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm definitely picking the Colts.
Yeah. Taylor will go off, And the Colts defense is fast.
Yeah, I think the Colts probably win. Again, I think the Texans could have a couple sneaky good plays for fantasy. Like I think Cooks and possibly their running back, could be sneaky plays, but I think the Colts win.
Damn. And the quarterback for the Colts is again, I'm sorry,
Matt Ryan.
Matt Ryan. Do you think that Matt Ryan wasn't that good with the Falcons, or is it because the line was bad?
I mean, he's a
When was
smart
Matt Ryan not good?
I think that line, when your line's bad, doesn't matter how good you are. You're not going to be able to provide the way you want to. You're going to be running for your life.
Yeah, I think them drafting Matt Ryan number 2, I think he fulfilled his role as a franchise quarterback for them for a lot of seasons.
Yeah. He came in the league coming back and winning.
Yeah, because that's another guy. He never had like the world's strongest arm, but he's accurate, he's smart, He has the thing with him is like when Matt Ryan's off, he's like off. That's the thing with him, but like he's generally pretty. Like I think he's better than like a Kirk Cousins. Like I would rather have him in his prime over Kirk Cousins.
Yeah.
I think they're about the same tier, but I think Ryan's a little bit better in their prime.
Yeah.
But I think they're about the same tier. But yeah, he's better than Wentz. That's what they had last year.
Who's Texans guy quarterback now? Matt Schwab, is it, or somebody else?
No, Matt Schaub, Ryan.
Davis Mills.
Matt Schaub's working at 7-Eleven. He has been in the league in years.
Dude, Ryan got Schaub.
I know.
Yeah, Davis Mills.
Yeah, let's catch up on
from Stanford.
I'll have to catch up on.
You're bad.
Matt Schaub.
Yeah, I know. I'm bad. I'm bad.
And before he took that guess, he Googled like Texans quarterback, and that was the first name that came up.
Boy. Tough one. I'll get Colts a chance, I guess.
Yeah, I
any reason why
you didn't even know who's starting for the Texans. You're not allowed to pick. You're not allowed to pick the Texans, bro. You have to pick the Colts. Like you have to, bro. What are you talking about?
Smart ass.
Yeah.
Okay, tack on Ryan Day. Come on, tack on Ryan.
No.
Oh boy. Okay, love you guys. Giants at the I'm gonna say Texans again. Giants at the Titans. Line is 5.5 Tennessee. Wow, 5.5. And the over and under is 44.
Where I don't love Tennessee this year, and I actually think they don't make the playoffs. I do think they win this game pretty convincingly because I think when the season ends, I think the Giants will have the worst record in the NFL. And I think they're going to be doing that deliberately.
I agree with all that.
Like, I know that sounds crazy, but like Seattle, even though Daniel Jones might be better than what they have at quarterback, Seattle does slightly have a little bit better roster. Like the Giants right now would love to have DK Metcalf and Tyler Lockett.
Yeah.
Like they would. So I think Giants, Falcons, and Bears are like on a crash course for the number 1 pick in my opinion.
I'm wondering if Barkley could be a trade piece. Like,
he will be. I think him and Kareem Hunt, unless the Browns end up being better than people are thinking with Brissett, or if for some reason the Giants come out the gate hot, I think both him and Kareem Hunt are going to be trade deadline candidates, Bo, for sure.
My wishful thinking is that the New York Giants fan base is so out on Daniel Jones that we trade Jimmy for Barkley.
That would be awesome, man. That would be so awesome. Yeah. Imagine if we had Mitchell and Barkley as a 1-2 punch.
Dude.
That'd be so killer.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
That's my pipe dream.
No, yeah, I get it, man. I get it. I get his pass, and I don't condone it for that, but I would even be okay if we did that trade with the Browns to get Kareem Hunt.
Yeah, I've heard that bounce around. I
don't love it as much as the other one, but yeah. But we'll see. That's enough on that.
But definitely, he would be.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, I got. Let me see here. Yeah, I got Titans in that one anyway. Sorry, nice. I got Titans. Yeah, I got Titans. Oh boy, Packers, and this is a divisional game too. Packers at the Vikings. Green Bay is 1.5 favorites, and over and under is 46.5.
This is a tough one. If I was a gambling man, this is one of the games I would stay away from. I'm gonna pick the Vikings just because I think the Packers are a little banged up right now at receiver. So me and Panama Queen agree. So Panama Queen saying Vikings, and I'm definitely saying Vikings.
Yeah, I said I don't know if I said it, but I was Titans last pick. I was taking the Titans too, and then I'm taking the Vikings too because I just think right now they're more talented, and I agree with Sean and Panama. The Vikings, I just think they're better right now than the Packers.
I agree with all that. My only concern is, I mean, actually, I would take Minnesota with points, but I think Green Bay's gonna win. But these two seem to like both teams when they play each other put up like clusters of points, and there's like a lot of it's high scoring with these two teams essentially. But I have a dark horse though for Green Bay, and that's Trey Lance's college teammate Watson, that receiver.
Yeah.
He had like somewhat of an injury in training camp, so you didn't hear much about him, but I'm pretty sure he's playing. So I think he might end up becoming the number one receiver in Green Bay.
He could. I don't know if he's going to play week 1, but he maybe.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
His status.
I think they said it's going to be Watkins and the other rookie Dobbs that are going to be starting, and then obviously still Cobb. Yeah. So.
Well, all Aaron Rodgers does is talk shit about his receiving corps, so there's that.
Yeah, there's that too.
Ever since Devontae Adams left.
Yeah.
I think they kind of made up a little. I don't know what that was about, but you know what though, Rodgers does lose a lot of receivers to free agency, and he just creates new ones. So he's kind of. I think there's something.
See. Well, we're gonna see if he can do it this time.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sure. Yeah, Lazard is doubtful. Yeah, their main receiver Lazard is out. That's what I'm saying. That's what I just like if this game was a couple more weeks away and the Packers are slightly more healthy, the Packers probably have a better chance. But yeah, I think Vikings at home week 1, they're going to be a little more powerful on offense.
That's what I think.
I'll be wrong. I think you're probably right, but for some reason I want to Aaron Rodgers factor.
Me, I got the Vikings. I hate the Packers, and I can't stand Cheeseheads, and I can't stand Rodgers. Sorry, that's the way I am. But when it comes to Eagles and the Packers, I take the Packers over Eagles. I'm sorry, I was never an Eagle fan at all. And when it comes down to Eagles and the Seahawks, I'm over the Eagles. The most hated team for me is the Seahawks. I hate the Seahawks at all. Sorry, never vote for them. So I know you guys don't agree about the Packers and the Eagles, but I don't like the Eagles at all. Never have, never will. My wife knows that too. So, hey, it comes down to that for me. So, next one is Chiefs at the Cardinals. Line is KC 6.5. Over under is 53.5.
I don't think we're going to get a lot of defense in this game. A lot of fantasy players in this one. I'm going to lean towards the Chiefs because I think if it's going to come down to a last-minute drive, I like Mahomes over Kyler in that spot. But like I said, I think this is like a 38-35 type game. I don't think there's going to be a lot of defense in this game.
I feel like a lot of teams don't really practice or do as much homework for Arizona. But when Arizona has the players, they always mess up days for teams outside of the division. And they have a lot of speed. I almost think Arizona is going to create more problems than Kansas City is ready for. And Kansas City starts slow, and I feel like Arizona starts fast, and they usually get injured and go down.
Yeah.
So I think Arizona actually might.
That's a fair point.
Yeah, I think I like Arizona in this one.
Yeah, I'm taking the Chiefs.
Somehow I had a feeling you were going for the Chiefs. I had a feeling you were. Just had that feeling. And of course, me, I know I'm going to have to follow you. I have to because I want most of our division to lose because that's how I am every week. I go for the opposite team of our division. So I go for Chiefs this time. I know. So
Well, you want to know what's funny for me? You know what it comes down to? It comes down to coaching, and I think Andy Reid's going to outcoach. You know, what's his face over there?
Who is it? I forgot.
Uh,
That's a good point, though. Andy Reid, you know,
wow, Key.
got a lot of bells and whistles.
Can you? Oh yeah, I gotta erase this. God, he was commercial comes up. There you go. Can you imagine the headlines though over at in Arizona if the Cardinals beat the Chiefs because of the coaching wise? Can you imagine that the wonderful, I guess, news they do over there?
oh, trust me, it'll be all over the news that
Oh my God.
Kingsbury beat Andy Reid.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. He's a veteran at it. Reason why. Let me see here. Everybody voted for Chiefs, I guess, in that game.
I said Arizona.
Okay. Sean, what'd you say again? I'm sorry.
I said Chiefs.
Chiefs. And okay. Damn, I guess you're a lone wolf there, Danny.
I am.
You're a lone wolf.
Oh,
Okay, Raiders at the Chargers. Chargers are 3.5 favorites, and it's a 52 over and under.
I'm going to take the San Diego Chargers.
Chargers. The Chargers.
I agree with Sean. I'm going Chargers as well.
Oh God, this is a tough pick for me.
Let me guess. Somebody in your family is one of the fans of the teams.
No, not at all. Just I think the Raiders are really. I think the Raiders are. I think the Raiders are improved, and like they've got Adams, and
Pick the
and
Raiders.
who's their
Waller is so underrated. The tight end.
Yes, thank you. That's who I was going to say. And that badass tight end they have, and then they have that other badass running back. Like, I think the Raiders are a lot better than people give them credit for.
And Renfro, that receiver, he can get open anywhere. That guy is good.
Hey, but the Chargers are really good too. So see, that's what I mean. Like, I don't know. God, everybody I know hates the fucking Raiders. So yeah,
I give it to the Chargers because they
Definitely
have a
not
Bosa.
Ooh, that's a valid point. Valid point.
And Khalil Mack, like their defense, and they have
Oh, that's right.
and they have James back, the safety, Edrin James's cousin, who supposedly is the most athletic out of the Jameses. Like,
All right. You know what? I'll be a follower. I'm gonna take the Chargers.
I actually my Super Bowl pick is Chargers Niners. Bosa bro Super Bowl.
Damn.
Ooh, that'd be fun.
Yeah, that'd be real fun.
Wow.
Last time we
Darwin
went to
James.
San Diego in the Super Bowl, that was pretty fun.
Okay. Next one. For me, I'll go for the Chargers. I don't like the Raiders. So that's easy for me.
It's a fair point.
And we got Tom Brady's back against the Cowgirls. I can hear you on the other side. I have put my screen up. Tampa Bay is 2.5 favorites, and it's a 50.5 over under. Wow.
Wow.
There you go. I got you. Sorry about that.
As much as it kills me.
Here we go.
Let's be a little different. I'm going to go Cowboys.
Oh.
Damn.
Really?
How about them Cowboys?
The Cowboys have lost so much, though. They've got injured.
I know, Denise, but I just want to be a little. I want to be that guy, and I love Brady. So.
Oh, do you? God, poor you. Ugh,
I know I'm a Brady guy. I know.
I can't stand that.
Calm down, Denise. Calm down.
It's all right,
That's how you are.
I can't help but respect him. There was a point where I hate Brady. Was like, but I'm like, damn,
I love him. Yeah, he's
such
good,
a
man.
winner.
He is.
God, isn't he? He's such a great human being. God.
No, but I like how he gets crazy to win. That's what I love. Like, he's a maniac.
Hey, Denise, is that sarcasm? Is that sarcasm?
Me? No, never. I just honestly like. It's not that I should be honest. Like I don't really hate him. I just wish he would have retired. Like I'm just over it. Like that's the
No,
thing.
that's
Like I'm
fair.
just
That's
I
fair.
get
over
that.
him.
Yeah, that's
Like
fair.
I get that.
I'm over him.
Yeah,
Like it's not that
I
hate him.
do think I do agree. He should have, he should have stayed retired. I agree.
He is holding the league hostage a bit.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, that's my thing. Like it's not so much that I hate him. I'm just over him. Like I'm just over it. Like I'm just over the league revolving around him. Like that's my issue. Like I'm just over the whole like, oh God, Brady.
Yeah. It's like this is football. This isn't like a beauty pageant. Get it going.
Yeah.
I like that
Like
name, Pamela. Dakota. I like that name. That's funny.
Well, that's his real name, Dak. His real first name is Dakota. That's why they call
my
him Dak.
God. Jeez. What a name. Jeez. Now, my thing for this is that I had the choice between Tom Brady and the Cowgirls. Oh, God.
I know well honestly I do really hate the Cowboys. Like I can't stand the Cowgirls. Can't stand them.
As any 49er fan that's a true fan of 49ers, and they will say something about the Cowboys. And how much I hate them. Oh, God. I know. Here you go. Denise. For me, I guess I'm going to have to go for friggin' Tom Brady. I'm sorry to say. My wife was like, oh, yeah, you're going for Tom Brady. Woo-hoo.
Like yeah, I'm gonna go with Tampa Bay, as much as it pains me to say.
Okay, so we all picked the Buccaneers, I guess.
Oh, I picked the
No.
Cowboys.
Cowboys. That's right. Actually, Sean, you picked the Cowboys. Sorry, my bad. So
John's
you're
like Cowboys.
Come on, Sean. Come on, give me that howl. Come on, give me a howl. Howl.
Oh, up in the lone wolf. Bro, I gotta get we gotta get a wolf mask like they do on NFL Network.
Is that what they do?
Yeah.
The
When
lone
when
wolf
they do their picks of one person, they do the same thing. So I'll get a wolf mask, bro, and we'll do it. And hopefully we won't get sued.
We'll all need our own wolf something.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to look for a sound effects bar. Believe me, I'll look for it.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, that'd be cool.
It's
And
true,
I'll
man.
have-
And then we can do it.
I'll look for them. Don't worry about that. I will. Okay. Monday Night Football. That one is Buccaneers Cowboys. That was Thursday Night Football. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Sunday. I'm sorry, not Thursday.
Get yourself together,
Sunday
man.
Night Football. Yeah, I know. Sunday Night Football with Buccaneers Cowboys.
Jeez.
Monday night is Broncos at the Seahawks.
Well,
And Denver
Oh,
is
yeah.
6.5 favorites, and over and under is 44. Sorry. There you go.
Broncos.
yeah. I mean, I think
Yeah.
I think it's one of those games that maybe Seattle, maybe the first quarter or so keeps it a little close. Maybe they get an early touchdown. People are like, oh wow, oh my god. Yeah, I think Broncos win. Yeah.
Lock it up, Broncos.
Yeah. I really I don't see a scenario where Russell Wilson's gonna let himself lose that game. There's no way, man.
Exactly.
There's no way.
No.
They didn't they literally didn't want to meet his demands, and it wasn't just hey, no, they did he basically gave them a list, hey, this is what I want to resign, and they basically say, here, you can take it back.
Yeah.
No. He's ready to get revenge.
They're like, cool, put that with your grocery list because
Pretty much, yeah. They're like, yeah, that's cool. Well, we're gonna trade you to Denver. So that's our response to your demands.
Yeah.
They're
Mr.
like, yeah,
Unlimited.
no
Of course.
meaning.
Of course, you don't need my answer, but you don't know who I'm going for in that game. I just told you a few minutes
We know you're
ago.
going for the Seahawks, man. I know that's your favorite.
Hell no.
No, I know, bro. I saw you. on
Okay,
Twitter
goodbye,
in that
Sean.
cat
Goodbye.
jersey,
I'm going to
bro.
take you
I
out.
saw you in that
Goodbye.
cat
Goodbye.
jersey.
Yeah,
Battle of the highlighters. It's like yellow.
That's right.
Yep.
Like-
He's got matching Air Force Ones, bro. I saw it.
John's
Well,
like,
thank you.
you know you love the sea chicken. Don't be telling lies.
I'm not a sea chicken at all.
We know. We're just
No,
we
we
know,
know.
man. We know. We're just
I know.
messing.
I know you know. I know. I know. You know.
we all know.
Now, of course, I saved the best for last. 49ers at the Bears. 49ers are 7.0 favorites and 40.5 over and under. Take it or leave it.
I think we got to go under with that 15 miles per hour wind
Mm-hmm.
and rain.
And I think we're gonna run a lot.
Yep.
Yeah, like I said, I think we need to establish the run. I think we really need to let our defensive line do their job and like really make it a trouble. And then just limit turnovers because of the type of weather you're going to be in. So try not to, So yeah, I mean we should win. I think we will win. Like I always say, week 1 games are always just weird. I know the whole Lance versus Field things is there, so I'm sure Fields wants to play hard just as much as Lance does, but I think the 49ers will win. I think we should win.
Yeah, I think again, Bears gave up most sacks in the league last year. We've only improved defensively, but with that wind, I want to say we have like a 3-score victory.
What? I like it.
Oh, for sure.
All right.
But I don't know. It's going to be really hard for the Bears to put points on the board. So I think
that's what some people are saying. I had my one buddy. Yeah, my one buddy told me he said 35-16 Niners. I'm like, that's a lot of points in the rain, but we'll see.
I'm hearing shutout.
That would be crazy.
30-0. Yeah.
I would love that. I would love. Yeah. I don't care if we won 6-0. I would love that.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I would love that too. I don't think that's going to happen, but I would love it.
Yeah.
That's tough for week 1.
Yeah. It's gonna be hard to move the ball on us.
I can't believe Denise picked the Bears to win. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
No, he's joking. He said, I picked the Bears to win. I'm like, yeah, that happened.
I thought like that was a true statement from someone.
She said she doesn't trust Kyle versus rookie head coach.
What's funny though is before we drafted Trey Lance, I actually really did want Justin Fields. True statement.
Yeah, no, I had a feeling we weren't going to take Fields just because, like, I don't know, like it was just like I don't know. I mean, I did think it was going to be between him and Lance, but as it started getting closer, I just felt for some reason Lance was going to be the pick. I don't know what it was. Like, I guess maybe we saw like a bigger version of Justin Fields, maybe like type thing, Yeah. So, but yeah, I definitely think it always like I don't really think Mac was ever really an option because he's not really that much better than Jimmy. He probably is, but he's really not that much better. He's the same kind of quarterback.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. No, I think the 49ers win. I definitely do not think it's going to be a shutout. I mean, I would love that.
See, the Panama Queen said, I believe it is turf.
Yeah, I just see. So maybe
are you serious? Chicago Bears have a turf now, not grass?
But Lance is quoted as saying he actually likes it.
Yeah, he played on turf in college.
Oh, man.
Well, that turf specifically, because he was there last year, I guess. Or,
I'm worried about that now.
Warm-ups or whatever they did.
Ryan, don't start, Ryan. You already brought up the fumbles, bro.
Yeah, no, I don't like turf. I hate turf. I hate turf.
Yeah, let's not.
Be right back.
Turf. I can't stand turf.
Ryan's like the guy walking up to the buffet. They're like, oh, I know they're going to be out of mac and cheese. Every time we come, they're out of mac and cheese. Come on, Ryan. Positive, bro.
Believe me, it hurts me to say about turf. That's the reason why. It hurts me. It just does.
Dude, we got like PTSD from that. That season was...
Oh, my God.
Record for the record books.
I mean, it says right here, it says Soldier Field's new grass is an upgrade over their old sandy field. No, it says Bears installed new Bermuda-style grass yesterday at Soldier Field.
Thank you, Pamela. That's exactly what I've been talking about. I hope it ain't like the Giants turf. Thank you.
Oh, the MetLife? Yeah, I know.
Yeah, MetLife Stadium. Yep, MetLife. Pray to God it's not like that at all.
Turf out.
God.
Yeah, it sounds like it's actual grass that they use.
Interesting. Is it one of those things like Arizona where they roll it in?
Maybe. I mean, it says this is the first time they put Bermuda grass in at Soldier Field. It's a grass type usually used in the South because it adapts well to tropical and subtropical climates and grows
Bermuda
best
grass.
in high temperatures.
Tropical, yeah.
Yeah, so probably, yeah. They say it's best known for being used on southern golf courses.
Interesting.
And over half dozen stadiums have moved to this type of grass.
Huh.
There you go.
Yeah.
Damn. I'm just hoping it's not like MetLife. That's all I'm worried about. So I'm good with it then. If it's good, it's good. I'm
Yeah,
good.
whatever it is.
Yeah.
But yeah. But yeah, let's go kick some butt.
Now, who am I picking?
No, you're like you're picking the
Red and gold. Red and gold. Hell yeah, red and gold. That's who we are. And of course, both of you are probably wearing 49er hats, I imagine. Unless you're not wearing one, Sean.
Yeah, I am.
You are? Okay. There you go.
It's the old logo.
That's good.
I like that logo.
Cool, man. Yeah,
It's
gentlemen.
like a crest
Hey.
almost or something.
Yeah,
What are your final thoughts about the game and what you expect to see? I know we won't be able to do this before we go to game.
I'm gonna get going soon too because my phone's about to die. I think
Gotcha.
I just got the 5% warning, but no. Like I said, I just think we need to control the clock, limit turnovers. Cool. I think we're gonna run, and I just think we have to get after Fields. Like, don't let him get comfortable, make some plays. Because, like I said, you might not like their line, but those Fields with Mooney, Kmet, and those two running backs, it's not awful. It might not be great yet, but it's not bad. And so yeah, we gotta be ready, man. We gotta be ready.
My only concern would be McGlinchey. Is he starting?
He is.
Okay, so
He is.
So that guy Trevor Gibson, he'll go against, is good. So that's really my only concern of the whole.
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah. I am curious to watch how the line's going to hold up, but hopefully that's where the running game and Trey's mobility comes into play. But I hear you though. My eyes will be watching the offensive line pretty much the whole game, especially the more and more the game goes on.
Yes. Yeah.
For sure.
Denise, final thoughts? If you can hear me, you're on mute. You're on mute. Just so you know, you're on mute.
Oh, sorry. Okay. Yes, final thoughts. My final thoughts are we're gonna whoop ass. That's my final thoughts.
See what happens to your camera. We're gonna whoop ass. I love that.
I hope so. Like as any fan, I want to just get a win and come out obviously healthy. But yeah, don't get it twisted. Like there is a part of me that wants like a 42-3 like spanking. Just like a fat I told you so. But we'll see. But just win, and then we'll take it from there.
That's the only thing I'm kind of disappointed about is I was hoping that Trey Lance would get to show off his arm a little bit, but now that Ryan said the wins are going to be so high and stuff, I mean, I know Kyle Shanahan's going to run the ball because that's just who he is. He's a run the ball, pound the ground kind of guy. But I was hoping that we draw up some big plays, but I don't think he's going to be able to now, not with the win being like it's going to be.
He'll figure it out. See, that's what he wants people thinking, Denise, and he's going to whip one out.
Oh, God, I'm a 12-year-old. I need to just shut up.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I was going to say pause, but you already were giggling, so I forget about it.
Yeah, I'm 12. But
I'm assuming the scoring's going to come from whoever has the win behind their back.
We'll see.
The one thing that does worry me a little bit, because they got us last time with this, is with Justin Fields scrambling. Because that's how they got us last time, was they couldn't contain him. And that does worry me. I'm hoping they can contain him, because last time we did not do a good job where that was concerned.
Drake, that rookie, I think he's going to have a big game. Everyone opposite of Bosa is going to have opportunity. So I think this, it's not that great of a situation for it to have such a soft ground with the rain, because it's going to slow Fields down too.
Oh yeah, he won't be able to be Oh no, it's going to be, bro. The weather's going to factor into for both teams, not just going to factor in for us. So
exactly.
Yeah, I agree with that. I definitely agree.
Yeah, we'll make it play in our favor, man. We like to swipe at the ball and try to strip you. We're very Jimmy Ward. I know he's not playing, but he loves to do that. He loves the wrap the arm around tackle and try to poke out. So, but yeah, man, we'll be ready to play, man.
Well, that's one thing that I'm super excited about is the fact that uh, that our secondary is way more improved this year than
Oh yeah,
last
for sure,
Yeah.
for sure. I mean,
Even
I
with
think
Ward
we're
injured.
going to miss
Excited
Jimmy
about
Ward,
that.
and I'm not like thrilled that he's out, especially for 4 games at minimum right now. But I do
Yeah.
agree. I think the signing of Javarius Ward, and I like Hufanga going into this year, and we still have Mosley, and Womack has been a stud so far. I think I agree with you. I think it's going to allow our front seven to be even a little more like
absolutely.
blitz and stuff like that.
Yeah, more aggressive.
Yeah, more aggressive, exactly.
Yeah.
But that's it, man. That's all I got, Ryan.
Yeah, no problem, guys. I thank you very, very much for coming here, man. I know it's Friday because there's our new schedule now, so before the game starts.
Thank you guys for waiting for me.
No problem.
Sorry, it was such a.
No, you're
It's all good,
You're
man. Don't worry about it.
Appreciate you.
Gotta do what you gotta do. That's all. You know what I'm saying?
No problem, man.
For sure.
All right.
Awesome.
Well,
Thanks,
see
guys.
See you guys on
Anytime,
Sunday, then.
guys.
All
Down,
right.
guys.
Later.
Go
Go
Niners.
Later on.
Niners.
Go Niners.
Cheers.
Later on.
Later.
Later. That was true. Love doing that's funny. Yeah. I'm gonna get this through now, get it done and over with. We have a new schedule now since the season start. The Faithful Empire now is going to do on Fridays instead of the weekend because of college games and of course the our game itself on Sunday. So basically we're going to be doing on 5 p.m. Eastern and 2 p.m. I'm sorry, 6 p.m. I'm sorry, my bad. 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific. There you go. And of course, I know it's 11 o'clock at the time for. Sorry about that. There you go. I know it's about 11 o'clock for Paul at that time, and I know it's late for him. But he said he said he'll definitely watch the replay tomorrow. So, hey, Paul. Yeah, man. I'm very sorry. Definitely, that's why we did a tribute to, of course, to Elizabeth. All right. So, yeah, I didn't know anything about it till I found out about it in the news. Of course, it was in the news all around England at the time. So, but yeah, man, I know you're very decimated about the whole situation with about Elizabeth, but I'm glad you're still doing that for the Faithful UK. So I'm really glad you're doing that, though. I really am. So basically, go to comments real quick. A lot of comments in here, more than I thought it was going to be. But thank Peter. Thanks a lot, Peter, for coming in, man. Niner Fanatic Podcast. That's where you find him. All right. Just go to YouTube, type in Niner Fanatic Podcast, and you'll find him. All right. So, and of course, Mariah. Of course, you'll definitely find her on the 49er Faithful Lee on YouTube. All right, just type that in, you'll see her. All right. And of course, gotta do it. Panama. Love that song, though. I love that song. So, thanks, Pamela, for coming in here. Thank you very much, girl. Thank you. So, and I think that was mostly all the comments. So, thanks, all guys, for coming in here. And of course, a special shout out, of course, to people that were in here today. Of course, Denise, Sean, and Daniel. Call him Danny Boy. That's where it mattered for me to say his name, Danny Boy. But thanks a lot, guys, for coming in here. All right. And I know we had a little trouble or a little conversation about the reschedule it. I'm glad we did. It worked out fine for everybody. So we're on here, and I'm hoping we could do hopefully one definitely with Paul. I know Paul is very important to the show too. No offense to the other ones, but Paul's very important to this. So, okay, let me see here. What I got now? I got next. Of course, I want to do my plugs. I know I didn't do them at the beginning of the show. I know I just want to jump into it. So, of course, you catch Mav on the Convo with Mavocado. All right, that's the Twitter handle. The Times on Tuesday nights, YouTube and IG. That Night of Life with Coach Ron. They're the Times on Spotify, YouTube, and Twitter. He's been doing a lot of spaces. He's been doing a lot of spaces, probably mostly on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. and of course I'm at work at the time. So, and he mostly does them around like 8 or 9 o'clock. And of course that's his time. So that's Pacific. Or no, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's Eastern. I'm sorry, my bad. So 8 p.m., 9 p.m. Eastern, and then of course that is 5 to 6 p.m. his time, Pacific time. Okay, so that's what he usually does with his. He does. Sometimes he does these. Last week he did them too. Spaces. He did last week, but I couldn't jump on. I was in there for a couple minutes, but that was it. I had to take care of my job stuff. So, all right. So, give a special shout out to her at BISD Podcast with Drewski. That's his Twitter handle, and it's still coming. He's just working on. He told me he's actually working on it. He's just doing more stuff to it. So, and of course, I'm gonna give a shout out to GM Mikey. All right, and of course, that's Twitter handle. TJ, that's Twitter handle. All right. I know he hasn't been. That's the Red and Gold 24/7 crew. That's his name. And yes, Red and Gold will be on here tomorrow morning. Okay. We had to reschedule our show from Thursday to Saturdays. All right. So basically, it's probably gonna be around like 11 a.m. Eastern, possibly around there somewhere around that time. 11 a.m. Eastern. It'll be 8 a.m. Pacific time. Okay, just so you guys know that. Good stuff. I'm gonna special shout out to, of course, Nick Kingsman Welsh. He probably won't be back till after October. If he does a special appearance for us, it'd be great. So shout out to you, Nick, bud. And of course, Paul Hope, 4950 UK, and Club 85. All right. Now, I'm going to give a shout out to the other guys that are in here with me. Of course, Denise, that's her Twitter handle. Sean, that's the Twitter handle. And Danny Boy. I'm going to call him Danny Boy. That's what I've been calling him anyway. So that's where you follow them guys. I know he's coming back tomorrow morning with one. I saw on Twitter that he's got a few people on come on with him. So I'm probably busy tomorrow morning, so I probably won't be on there. I'm sorry to say. So Nick Cork, Shank Club NFL, that's the Twitter handle. There are the times, and of course on Saturday mornings for Eastern. Saturday morning Eastern. It's gonna be around 9 a.m. Between 9 a.m. and 10 a.m. So, all right. So that is that, and I know for a fact that we're doing Red and Gold. Like I said, we're doing Red and Gold tomorrow morning around 11 a.m. to like 12 p.m. All right, so it'll be 8 to 9 for Pacific in the morning for them. So we had to do a little scheduling, and I will be doing for the game. I will be doing a pregame, possibly halftime, and of course the postgame. All right, and of course I'll be doing a tribute. Of course, we all know about the 9/11 is on Sunday. So I'll be doing a tribute to 9/11 on Sunday. And that's before the pregame. I'm going to do I made a video up for that. So it's a special video, and it really got to me when I made it up. So, but I got that on and got everything else going. So yeah, possibly I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. All right. And all I have to say is go Niners. All right. So that's fact. That's all I got for you. Thank you all for coming in here. And shout out to my Red and Gold 24/7 crew. And we'll see you guys tomorrow morning. All right. Keep the faith. Never lose hope. We're at it, guys. Later.